Hello everyone and welcome back to another pick a card reading. I hope that all of you beautiful people who have come upon this video today are having a good day today. Before we get into everything, I just want to take a moment to just talk and to check in with you guys. Obviously you can skip ahead if you need to, but I do want to remind you to check in with yourselves. I know that it's really difficult to go with the flow of life sometimes and deal with all the stressors that I'm sure we all deal with in our personal lives. So I want to remind you all to take a moment to step out of your head and just step into your body for a second. Remember to breathe. Think about the places in your body where you're feeling tension. Maybe stretch yourself out a little bit. Walk around for a second. If you haven't had any water today, drink some water, and just check in with yourselves and nourish your body. These things really do have an important impact on you, and it is a powerful thing to make a deliberate choice to nourish yourself, you guys. It can really help you build self-confidence and help to build and affirm the belief in your mind that your well-being is in your hands. It is in your control. So just nourish yourselves, take care of yourselves. I really want to remind you to do that because I think everyone deserves that. But let's go ahead and get into the video. So we have 4 piles in front of you here today. And as always, they're just going to go from left to right. So this is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4, and in today's video we are just going to try and get as many messages from your person as possible. So we're going to try and figure out what they are dying to tell you, all of the things that are on their mind or on their heart that maybe they've communicated to you, maybe they haven't. This could be an old flame, someone with whom you had a false start, it could be your crush, it could be anyone, but we're just going to try and see what it is they most want to say to you and their deepest feelings towards you guys. So it's going to be a little love letter from your person. And that is pretty much what we're going to do in your reading for the most part. So whenever you guys are ready, you can go ahead and take a moment to breathe, meditate, pause this video if you need to, and think about which of these piles is calling you in. And then we will go ahead and get started with pile 1, but I'll give you guys a moment. Hello my beautiful people who chose pile 1. So if you guys felt attracted to this beautiful amethyst pendulum, then this reading is for you. I thought it was so cute to use pendulums as pile markers today, so hopefully you guys thought that this one was pretty. As always, the first thing that I'm going to do for you guys, pile 1, is just draw a couple of cards so that we can get a look at the overall energy of your connection, and then hopefully we can look further into what your person wants to say to you. But I always like to look at the overall energy so that you guys can affirm for yourselves that this reading is for you. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 1's connection with their person? We're going to draw 3 cards, you guys. So we have the Hermit, Judgment, and the 3 of Swords. Okay. Okay, pile 1. So firstly, with the Hermit appearing here, you or your person could be a Virgo, but obviously just take what resonates. I am feeling like you and your person could be in separation right now, pile 1, or at least you are not receiving communication as often or as frequently as you would like to be. I think a lot of you are really desiring to be illuminated about how this person feels towards you, just because you have a lot of your hopes invested in this connection and you feel like it's causing you a lot of stress and hardship when it comes to the way your person is acting towards you right now, and the way they're approaching the communication here, just because you feel like you're sort of left in the dark. So I do think that a lot of you are just really wanting your person to reach out to you and tell you what's on their mind. But with the Hermit appearing here, I do think a lot of you have been alone with your thoughts about this connection for a long time. Maybe you're questioning whether or not it is something that you guys are both participating in, or if it's something that is one-sided, that you are maybe making up on your own in your mind. You know, you guys feel like you don't have anyone else's opinion to bounce these ideas off of, especially not your person. So you're wondering if you're sort of off base when it comes to what you share between each other. I do feel like this person has triggered a lot of wounds in you guys, a lot of past heartbreak, pain, trauma even. Maybe they are approaching you in a similar manner to someone who truly hurt you in the past, or maybe this person truly hurt you in the past, but I do feel like this has triggered a lot of trauma wounds for you guys, a lot of feelings of insecurity. I do think that some of you are losing your hopefulness, or, you know, your idealistic approach to love, because you feel like every time you get invested into a connection, it sort of disappoints you or hurts you, etc. So I do think this person is not helping that cycle. And I'm also thinking that a lot of you need to hear the message that your person isn't reaching out to you because they don't know what to say. They don't know how to communicate with you in a way where, you know, it's not going to come off wrong. They feel like words and communication is something that's extremely difficult for them. And, you know, I see this person even, I'm sensing, you know, they are maybe even writing out messages to you. You know, if you guys have written communication, for the most part, I see this person writing out messages to you extensively and trying to figure out what it is they should say, but they just have no idea. They keep just erasing it and moving on and not knowing what the right thing to do is about this connection. But let's move forward into some messages about what your person has to say to you. Pile 1. Okay, Spirit, so what does pile 1's person have to say to them? What does this person want pile 1 to know? They're really trying their best to figure out the right way to fix things with this connection, and that definitely correlates with this Hermit energy, you guys. You know, your person is someone who really cares about doing things the right way. I feel like they're definitely a perfectionist, and they can get in their head about whether or not it's worth it to do something, you know, if they can't find the perfect way to do it. And they're working hard, you know, whether it be by themselves or just in their mental space, trying to figure out the best way to repair things in this connection and build things up again, because I do feel like there was some sort of hurt, and I feel like they did whatever they did to you, you guys, without the intention of hurting you. I think it was with the intention of understanding themselves. They just felt really out of place, and they lost their sense of groundedness for a little bit, and they tried to do something to understand themselves, but it ended up hurting you guys in the process. So I feel like they really want to know what they can do in order to repair this connection, just because they really did not intend to hurt you in the first place. We have the Chariot. So this is Cancer energy, you guys, and I do feel like your person is feeling a lot more inspiration and momentum when it comes to how confident they feel about moving forward with things between you. You know, if this person was expressing doubt or expressing hesitancy to move forward with a more committed or serious future, I do feel like they're feeling a lot more confidence. You know, they want you to know that they're feeling confidence to move forward. We have the Queen of Pentacles. You know, this person wants you guys to know that they saw you as a gift in their life, and they know that you are someone who loves deeply and strongly, and you cherish those in your life who show you love and cherish you. And so I feel like they know that you are a gift and you are a blessing. They could have gotten so much genuine love from you guys. They realize that. We have the Six of Wands. So your person has noticed you, pile one. I feel like some of you are wondering whether or not this person even sees you as someone who's important or who's different from the herd. You know, a lot of you are wondering if you've truly made an impact on this person the way that they've made an impact on you. So your person wants you to know that they have recognized all of these traits and qualities within you that really mirror in them, and I feel like this has triggered them to do a lot of self-improvement and inner work as well, because they do realize the ways in which they need to change, and they realize that you're worth more than what they were able to give you. You know, I see them trying to work as hard as possible in order to be ready or able to give you guys what you need. We have the Four of Pentacles, you guys. This person was trying to protect themselves. You know, it wasn't really about you. They held you dear to their heart. They felt like you were really important to them, but I'm sensing that this person doesn't really know how to nurture something that's, you know, precious or that's vulnerable. That's not something they were really shown or taught in their lives, you guys. So I feel like they felt the need to protect themselves, and I think that that was out of place, and they do recognize that now, that they didn't need to have the wall up that they had. And they want you to know that it wasn't your fault that they had that wall up either, that they had this sort of detached, closed off energy. It wasn't because they weren't interested in you or anything along those lines. You know, it was because they just felt this very instinctive need to put up a defense mechanism. And then we have the Two of Swords. So I just feel like maybe there were more roadblocks and conflicts just in the path of your guys' connection, you know, with the way it's depicted in this deck, showing the Two of Swords as this conflict that's directly in front of a road ahead. I think that your person did see a future with you, but there were too many intellectual conflicts going on for them, too much unknown with this moon showing up in the imagery here. You know, there were a lot of unconscious wounds happening for them, and when that was triggered, it became a much more confusing journey than it was at the start. I think that they thought it was straightforward at first. Maybe that's the way that they came off to you guys, you know, their interest in everything like that, but I feel like it became a much more confusing journey, and that's part of the reason they showed their hesitancy here, pile one. So let's get into just some more messages using some message cards, you guys. We have I can't be with you. I feel like, again, some of you guys aren't realizing the roadblocks between you and your person. You know, it isn't just necessarily anything to do with their interest in you. It's just that they don't feel that they can rise to the occasion right now. And it's because of just, you know, with this Judgment energy here, I'm getting that they feel a calling to do some inner work and self-discovery. I don't know how to feel, and maybe they have trouble navigating their emotions in general, pile one. I have trouble with intimacy. Funny how that comes out like that. I genuinely feel that your person just doesn't know how to approach a connection with authentic vulnerability. You inspire me. Yeah, I think that even though they're feeling fearful, they are wanting to be with you, and I am sensing an energy that they are readying themselves. No matter how long it's going to take, they do want to one day approach you in a better light. Yeah. I am not over you. Funny coincidence. Yeah, this person just doesn't feel like they're over this connection. They see themselves approaching you later on. I can be myself with you. Okay, pile 1, your person feels like you sort of bring out their truest self in a lot of ways. And I think that they don't know how to feel about that. They're dealing with so much else that they're not understanding in their actual self and their identity, that being able to be themselves is sort of a blessing and a curse. I get excited to talk to you. Your person might be wanting to talk to you right now, just because under this we have, I am planning to reconnect with you when I am ready, which I think also just goes along with what I had been saying before, just about how your person feels like they're readying themselves for this connection right now. What has also popped out, I could stare into your eyes all day. So yeah, I'm getting that there's a magnetism here to this connection, and even though their actions aren't saying it, pile 1, your person still feels called to and connected to you. So for those of you who truly are in separation or just not receiving communication, I do feel like your person still feels that strong connection with you. We also have, I'm going through a lot right now. Your person is dealing with whatever personal issues they're dealing with, and I'm getting that it's this really intense, really overwhelming energy. We also have kiss me. So for those of you who are not sure whether this connection is a romantic one, I do feel that your person does feel that way, and they do want to take it to that level. We also have, is it too late? You know, they wonder if they've hurt you too much, or if they're going to be able to approach you, or anything along those lines. I feel like they have taken too much time. Again, they didn't intend to hurt you at first. They didn't intend to do whatever it is they did that caused you so much hardship and distress, pile 1. So I think they're wondering if it's too late to make things better, to work on this connection. And we also have the answer is yes. So, you know, whatever it may be, if you feel like your person's feelings weren't mutual, or if you're just like wondering whether or not they wanted to be with you in the first place and now they're showing this energy, I think the answer is yes. You know, they really do care about you, and they really were feeling what you were feeling in this connection, pile 1. But let's move to some more messages here. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So it's possible that you guys are going through a lot as well, you know, with this 3 of Swords. I feel like part of the reason this connection has caused you guys distress is because you needed a distraction from your pain, and your person understood that. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. So yes, you know, you triggered something in them, that Judgment card, man. You triggered something they weren't ready for within their heart space here. I am starting to understand our connection. Yeah, I think they're doing that inner work, you guys. They're finding that inner clarity in this time you might be spending apart. I wish things could be different. And I think that goes with the answer is yes as well. Some of you are wondering if this was their intention all along. I don't think so. I want to feel that way again. You guys made them feel something very intensely. They do not want to leave this connection behind before they fully realize the potential between you. I'm sensing that strongly. I want you. I mean, how much more clearly can it be said? And I do think that's something you guys are needing to know. Something you're wondering here. But let's take some more. I am trying to be someone you can trust. So maybe they did something, you know, with that 3 of Swords, some sort of betrayal, some sort of backstab, shocking, hurtful thing. And I feel like they feel like whenever they're able to rebuild this connection, they want to be able to do that in a way where they can rebuild the trust between you. That could be part of why they feel like they need to keep their distance right now too. I haven't forgotten you. I do think I've been trying to get that across as well to you guys. I will return to claim you. You know, if anything's popping out here for you guys, pile one, it's that your person isn't gone forever. They are wanting to return to this connection. They envision themselves doing that. I love everything about you. So if you're, you know, questioning if it's you, if you did something wrong, if it's, you know, something about the way you look or the way you acted, if you're micromanaging all of those things about this connection, that's not the reason. It had to do with your person, and it was a personal situation. It wasn't you. You didn't do anything wrong. Wow. I'm not ignoring you. I'm thinking about our connection. Yes, definitely the energy we're seeing here. The message that your person wants to get across. I want to return to you. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We're going to do the In the Shadows Oracle as well. Just see what, you know, this person is keeping deep inside. We have thank you for leaving me. So I don't know if some of you guys left your person behind with that Three of Swords. That's super, super possible. Or maybe you felt the need to disconnect from communication or stop trying to pull communication out of your person. And I think they do need that time to regroup. So they want to thank you for leaving them to do that. Yeah, you can't come with me. They need this time to regroup, pile one. That is just what is on their heart right now. They've been called to do that, I think, by spirit, not just their personal self. I don't know what to say. Yeah, your person wants to be able to say the right thing, but words are hard for them. I do feel that is how they feel. I never want to feel that way again. So we had I want to feel that way again, and now we have I never want to feel that way again. So, you know, I think in this context, it has to do with whatever it is you guys triggered within them that they couldn't deal with, you know. You reminded them of something that was just far too hard to process at the time. Leaving you hurt me too. Yeah. Again, I don't think, you know, some of you guys are aware that this wasn't easy for your person. You know, they don't think you're just like any old individual that they left behind because they didn't want to be interacting with. I feel like it was a much more serious thing for them, and you weren't sure if they knew that. I know we have a soul connection. Absolutely beautiful, you guys. Your person is aware that this is something real and this is something beautiful between you. And then lastly, we're going to look at the Twin Flame Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Oracle. So I still want you. I'm fighting my feelings. So this could be from the feminine and the connection, or your person's feminine side. I hope if and when we reconcile, we can do things differently in a better way, a healthy and happy way. Yeah, I think that your person has been thinking a lot about, you know, your reconciliation with each other and what that means and how they're going to approach that. Definitely something they're thinking about deeply. I fantasize about how life would be with you. That's so beautiful, pile one. Your person really envisions a future with you, and if you feel like that's something that you've been envisioning too and you're wondering if that's all in your head, that is not the case at all. I felt safe to open my heart to you. Then what? Was it a game for you? It wasn't for me. Maybe some of you guys put your guard up as well. Some of you guys triggered or hurt your person. And made them feel like they needed to close off. Or maybe, you know, again, this is the Mirroring Dialogue Oracle, so this could be something you guys really want to say to your person as well. I have deep and unresolved wounds. You can't fix them. I must do it. I'm just not sure exactly how. Wow. I mean, the coincidences can be crazy sometimes when you're using different decks, but what wonderful clarity and confirmation that we're getting in this reading, pile one. I think of you often and I can still feel you. So yes, that is extremely beautiful, you guys. I am so rooting for all of you and the power of this connection, because I do feel like your person simply wasn't ready for, you know, the overwhelming energy that's going on here, and they needed to take that step back and regroup for their health. Or both of you needed to do that. But if you guys are desiring a reconciliation, so is your person, and they do deeply feel that way. For certain, that's the energy that we're getting. But yeah, pile 1, hopefully these messages were helpful for you guys. The last thing that I'm going to do for you is I have a bowl of letter and zodiac charms, and I'm just going to throw some out here to see if any of you guys can see a connection with you and your person and everything like that. Just a little affirmation that this reading is for you, and obviously if it doesn't resonate, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And we'll just draw a few more here. Okay. So pile 1, we have the letter K, the letter Y, the letter Q, L, V, T, R, W, and J. I don't know if it's possible to spell something out or something like that here, but definitely if some of these resonate with you guys, then this reading could definitely be for you. We also have Virgo. Wow, an affirmation with that Hermit card as well. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio. We have Aquarius. And we have Libra. So pile 1, hopefully some of those are affirmations for you, and if not, then that's okay too. But with that being said, that is all that I have for your reading today. I do hope that you guys enjoyed this one and that it resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, I would love it if you left me a comment telling me all about it. I know that I ask you guys every time, but I do just love reading your comments and hearing about the things that you related with and everything like that. If this reading did not resonate with you, then I do urge you to try another pile in this video or another video on my channel. If any of you guys pile 1 are interested in a private reading with me, then I have my email in the description, and I'll have it somewhere in the comments as well, so that you guys can contact me there for more information on that. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm rooting for you. I'm wishing you the best, and don't forget to drink some water. Okay, bye-bye. Well, hello, my beautiful people who chose pile 2. So if you guys felt attracted to this rose quartz pendulum, then this reading is for you. I thought it was such a pretty idea to use pendulums as pile markers, so hopefully you guys feel that this one is pretty. As always, the first thing that I'm going to do for you guys, pile 2, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy of your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 2's connection with their person? We have the Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. And the Nine of Cups. Hopefully. Okay, so pile 2. I am sensing that a lot of you guys are overthinkers. You maybe even have intrusive thoughts. A lot of negativity or pessimism goes on when it comes to your internal narrative, and it's difficult for you to find a balance internally. when it comes to your emotional regulation and maintaining your inner peace, you guys. And I think that your person hasn't necessarily made that any better, because I do feel that they're leaving a lot to be desired, a lot to be guessed and wondered about. Maybe their feelings towards you aren't necessarily very clear, and you really want some communication from them to clarify what's going on in this connection. I feel like a lot of you have a lot of fears when it comes to whether or not your person is as invested in your connection as you are. And I'm getting that in the beginning of this relationship that you've had with each other, whatever type of relationship it may be, you know, they gave you a lot more reassurance and confirmation that they were feeling as interested in things as you were. But I think that something recently might have happened that made you guys feel a lot more self-aware and self-conscious, and wonder how many things about your person you don't necessarily know, how many things about their feelings that you don't know, and you're just wondering what decision they're planning on making when it comes to this relationship. I feel like a lot of you might still be in communication with your person, but you might feel like you're taking on a lot of the intellectual labor when it comes to starting conversations and being invested in those conversations. I think that a lot of you have been waiting for a long time to find someone that you're truly interested in, someone who excites and stimulates you, and you actually admire their qualities and feel like you can relate with them. So I think that you have a lot of your hopes hinged on this connection right now, just because you do see so much potential here. But let's draw some more cards to take a look at what your person might want to tell you or say to you right now. Pile 2. Okay, we have the King of Swords. Hold on. Sorry, I just want to move these over for a moment. There we go. And I'll actually move these up here. So, we have the King of Swords, Strength, and the Ten of Swords. So with this Strength card here, you or your person could be a Leo, but obviously take what resonates. Your person wants you to know, Pile 2, that they've been thinking about this connection as well, and they are invested in the outcome here. They do see the things in you that you see in them. I'm feeling like a lot of you are feeling like this person mirrors you in their qualities, in their values, and in what's important to them. And I do think they're admiring you for a lot of the same qualities a lot of the same qualities you are admiring them for. So they want you to know that they do see you. They are noticing all of the complexities you have to offer, and that there is a lot more to this connection than what you've experienced at this point. This person wants you to know that they see how many things you guys have in common, how similar you are, how good the conversations are, and easy it is to express themselves from the heart and truly be themselves without worrying that someone is going to judge them or not accept them. They feel like you truly have a connection with who you are, Pile 2. They realize that you have passions and aspirations in the world, and they do feel trust and belief in you that you will accomplish your goals. They see you as an extremely strong person, and not only that, they feel that you're level-headed and insightful. They understand that you're an observant and analytical type individual, Pile 2, and they feel like they really respect a lot of the insight that you have, the wisdom you have to offer. They feel like when you speak and communicate, you're speaking to their heart. but I do think that they've been through a lot and they don't necessarily know how to cope with some of the pain and hardship that they've encountered. They want you to know that they may sometimes have trouble with themselves, but it's not really about anything that, you know, you did to put them off. It's that they really are making a lot of realizations about some of the things that they went through as a result of this connection. With this high priestess that had shown up with the Queen of Swords pile 2, I think a lot of you guys could be very self-analyzing type of people. You really like to psychoanalyze yourselves maybe, and so you care about the things that are going on in your unconscious mind, the wounds that have been hidden away. And maybe you are just really wise types of people who have said, you know, deep, profound things to your person, because I feel like that's the way that they see you, as someone who just casually says very profound things that bring up old skeletons in their closet, things that they've buried away, and they want you to know that you have made that impact on them, even if they're not showing you the appreciation, admiration, or interest that you are searching for. They recognize the impact that you guys have. We have the 7 of Cups. So I think your person is envisioning a future with you. They're wondering how things would work out between you and whether or not you guys have the foundations here for a truly successful relationship. And it's not just about whatever may be within you, whatever issues may be hiding within you. I think your person just feels like they don't know if they're able to provide you with the type of relationship they know you need. They see you as this very complex person who has so many different needs and things about them that need to be addressed before coming forward with communication or making a decision. And so they are envisioning this future with you, but they don't know what that's going to come with, and that does make them fearful. But I think that they do have fun and a good time communicating with you. We have the 2 of Cups. Your feelings are mutual, pile 2. Your person wants you to know that they feel the way that you do. They are recognizing this connection. They see you for what you are, and they realize what you have to offer. And even though they may have these fears within, they know that there is potential between you and that you would be a partner which would truly bring them happiness and of feeling like they actually have an ally in life and in this world. I think your person is someone who's felt very alone and independent for a lot of their life, and so they really have been searching for an ally, someone that they can trust wholeheartedly. Pile 2, and I think from the communications that you guys have had, the energy that you have shared, your person sees you as a possibility for that partner, to be that ally, that person they can completely trust. So I do see them envisioning that future between the 2 of you, and if there isn't something romantic happening between you, they want to enhance that relationship. They're thinking about that possibility and that future. So if your person has pulled away in any way, it's because they're maybe just a little bit overwhelmed about all of this, wondering how to approach it or how things are going to go. I see them thinking a lot about the possibilities here. We have the Sun. I just don't know how to express enough that your person is recognizing these beautiful aspects of you guys. You have so many redeeming qualities, and they recognize that you are just a diamond in the rough. They know that they've never met anyone like you. They're never going to find anyone like you, and they want you to know that you are their perfect person. You know, when they envision themselves with a perfect partner, you are that partner. They see a beautiful future with you where they can even heal from these past wounds that they've been dealing with, and they can actually challenge themselves intellectually and challenge their own internal narrative. You know, I said that a lot of you guys are overthinkers. I think that your person's an overthinker too, and they really just love the idea of a future where someone can be innovative and insightful and truly challenge their limiting beliefs that are happening in themselves. They love, you know, so many things about you guys. You make them so insanely happy, and they do see this beautiful future for you. They see a relationship if you're not in a relationship yet, and if you are, you know, I think they really see something meaningful, maybe living together or some other form of enhancing this connection. But let's get into message cards, obviously, pile 2. So what does your person want to say to you? I feel so happy with you. What a beautiful message. Yeah, the 9 of Cups, the Sun. I think you guys are just making each other happy, as simple as that. That is what's happening here, and they feel it too, if you guys are feeling that way. Oh, I know you don't feel the same. You know, maybe you guys are trying to play hard to get with the 7 of Cups here. It could be difficult for your person to read your signals, and also with the High Priestess and Queen of Swords as well. Obviously you are the type of people who, you know, when people look at you, they can tell that there's more behind your eyes than what you're saying, you know what I mean? So I feel like maybe your person is feeling some self-doubt, wondering whether or not, you know, they are as special to you as you are to them, or whether or not they're worthy of you is something that I'm hearing, pile 2. We have I trusted you. So for those of you who are in separation, this could be taken as past tense if that's what you resonate with, but I do sense that this is a present tense message, that your person does trust you presently, just in context with everything else that we have going on. So I am feeling like your person does trust you, and they do wholeheartedly trust you. We have I want to start over. So yeah, for those of you who are dealing with a reigniting of an old flame or an old connection, that is what your person wants. They are envisioning this same, you know, happy, beautiful romance between you as you guys are. And I'm also feeling like this person has experienced some kind of painful transformation recently. A personal death is what I'm hearing. So they are wanting to just move past so many of their limiting issues, and they're wanting to start over, and they see you as an opportunity to do that. But also this could be a message that they want to start over with this connection. I can't get enough of you. That's so beautiful. Your person can't get enough of you, pile 2. I miss hearing your voice. Yes, this person loves interacting with you. You make them so happy. I feel so happy with you. But let's grab some more message cards for you guys, pile 2. I get excited to talk to you. So that is super beautiful. I do feel like your person just does feel an almost childlike excitement when it comes to interacting with you. They can't get enough of you. They love having those conversations between you. They feel like it's beautiful conversation between you. I am being completely honest with you. That can be indicated by the cards we've seen here as well. So if you guys are wondering if your person is, you know, being genuine or being honest, then that is the case. We have chemistry. I definitely feel that your person is feeling this so extremely strongly, pile 2. And also what popped up, I believe in us. That is what I said with that strength card here. You know, your person really believes in your potential to accomplish anything, and I do think that they believe in this connection as well. We also have you inspire me. So that's beautiful. And we're gonna draw one more. I can't stop thinking about you. So the passion is real here, you guys. This person is interested. What did you do to them? Let's go ahead and do some more messages. I am becoming a better person. Yeah, I think that's part of, you know, for some of you guys, that I want to start over message does feel like a personal death. They do seem to be leaving behind some past issues, cleansing themselves. Ooh, I feel you leaving me behind. That's interesting, you guys. Maybe you guys are further along in your lives than your person is, or maybe further along when it comes to your personal development journey. Maybe this person feels like you are developing quicker than them, or like you are just moving to a much more enhanced part of your life. I don't react when people mention you. So maybe this person is trying to keep their feelings a secret. I'm sensing that some of you maybe have tried to gossip about your person, ask or get a feel of how they feel about you. So I think this could be an affirmation that there is a lot more going on inside, because they're pointedly not reacting when people mention you. I stay awake thinking about you sometimes. That is so cute. I feel like for a lot of you, your conversations could be going on at night. I think your person sort of associates you with the nighttime sometimes. So maybe that is just for a select few of you, but I do feel like your person associates your conversations with nighttime, and maybe that's why they stay awake thinking about you. I left when I saw you with someone, and I feel you leaving me behind. So maybe this was this Ten of Swords energy here. It's possible some of you guys are with someone else right now, but you feel a strong connection with your person, and they just felt very hurt when it comes to seeing you with someone. I'm also sensing, though, that again, your person feels like you guys have a very powerful purpose. And I feel like with that Strength card, what it was saying to me is that a lot of you speak with divine energy and divine intention. And I think that maybe your person has pulled back again because you're uncovering these old buried wounds for them. So if your person has pulled back by pile 2, I am feeling like it's because they felt like spirit with you, and they felt like you were uncovering too many things that was really overwhelming for them. I want to be more than friends. Yeah, I am definitely getting an energy that you guys do like have consistent conversations, though, for the majority of you. I'm definitely feeling like there's a lot of communication going on here with that Queen of Swords and King of Swords showing up. I love you unconditionally. So that is beautiful. Let's get some more message cards here. Yeah, I feel like some of you may just still be a little bit questioning of how your person feels, or just questioning of their behavior. Maybe you were in the middle of a conversation and they like left suddenly and you didn't really understand why. And I think that's part of it, is you're like overwhelming them a little bit, or maybe conversation has been, you know, very consistent and they've gotten a little bit inconsistent the past couple days. Not necessarily sure what it might be, but I do see your person like confusing you a little bit sometimes by like pulling back. I love you, but I'm not sure how this is going to change my life. Yeah, something's really overwhelming them. When it comes to this connection, they really are envisioning that future together. Wow, as I say they're envisioning a future together, I am having fantasies about you. I have control issues, so maybe they just like have a really high-strung life. So that could be part of what's confusing you guys, is they just like really want to keep with their schedule and everything along those lines. Yeah, I feel trapped and stuck in my situation. Maybe they have a very difficult routine going on, whether it be work or like an academic venture, but I do feel like something's going on where they're feeling like pressure and they feel like they need to keep a tight schedule or else they'll lose that handle that they have. Financial issues are a concern. Yeah. So your person could be concerned with outside things, and maybe that's why they're confusing you a little bit. They have some other stuff going on. I'm overwhelmed, for sure. Your person seems to be very overwhelmed by their situation, you guys. But let's obviously get a few more messages here. I scared myself that day. Also with that Ten of Swords, I'm sensing this energy that you know, your person feels like there's a part of them that like they can't really control, and they really, really do want to leave it behind. Maybe you guys know what they're referring to, but I feel like maybe you don't. But this is a huge aspect of their personality, something that they did that they feel really ashamed of, and this is like a deep, dark secret that they keep. You are not part of my plan. So yeah, I have control issues. I'm overwhelmed in my situation. Something about like the plans that they keep and like something that they're trying to keep tight control of. You're not really a part of, you know, that schedule, and that can just be so extremely overwhelming for them. I'm sorry. Some of you guys need to hear this from your person. I wish you would come back. So yeah, for those of you where your person feels you sort of pulling away, we have that like, I can feel you leaving me behind. They really want to continue connecting with you. I focused on you instead of my pain. So they do have something they're just really dealing with. Leaving you hurt me too. So hopefully that can be a healing message for some of you who are very confused about this connection, because I feel like there's such a strong chemistry between you and your person. So for those of you dealing with someone who just like pulled back completely in communication, hopefully you understand that they're dealing with like so much and they're feeling so completely overwhelmed, possibly with work or their finances or just some other stuff that they're dealing with emotionally. I think that they really just need to heal from all of that, and like they understand that you guys just weren't compatible at that point in time. But for those of you who are still in communication with your person, I do feel like they're hiding a lot from you when it comes to the stress and the pain that they're dealing with. And I think a lot of you are dealing with a person where you're really confused by some of the choices that they make and their energy, and you're not sure why they're not coming towards you as strongly as they would be if you're right about this powerful way they're feeling towards you. And I think that's because of these, you know, secrets that they're keeping when it comes to their internal pain. But this is the last deck we're going to draw from. This is going to be the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Mirroring Dialogue Oracle. So, you know, some of these cards could be something you guys are feeling, but a lot of these could be your person as well. I'm hiding the way I truly feel. Yeah, and we also had I don't react when someone mentions you. So I do feel like a lot of you are confused because your person's hiding the way they truly feel. The way we triggered each other felt too painful, and I didn't understand at the time. Again, you're triggering, like you have triggered something really, really deep in this person that they can't really handle. Do you feel the same as you once did, or have I missed my chance? Your person sees a future for you guys. They really do envision a future for you guys, but I feel like some complications might be getting in the way. I feel so damaged and jaded. And wow, we're not really getting any of the Divine Masculine cards in this deck, and they are together, so if there's a feminine energy to your person, that could be an affirmation that this is for you. Wow, another feminine. I still want you. I'm fighting my feelings. I'm definitely getting pile 2. Like, if you're feeling the way that these messages are showing, your person feels that way too. They're strongly mirroring a lot of your feelings right now. Like these messages, like a lot of you I feel might be doubting that these are from them because you relate with them so much, these words. So I feel like you guys are mirroring each other very deeply. Did I lose you? Question mark. Wow, all of these came out as Divine Feminine cards. That's really interesting. I'm going to try and pull at least one masculine. So we won't pull any feminines. Okay. I can feel it when you're thinking about me. I think about you too, but it hurts. I think a lot of you telepathically could also feel connected with your person, feel their energy strongly when they're thinking about you, when you are on their mind, and everything like that. I am getting that a lot of you guys could be very intuitive people when it comes to things like that. So I feel like, you know, if you feel their energy super strongly, it could definitely be because your person is thinking about you as well. Okay, but the last thing that we're going to do, pile 2, is just throw a couple of letter and zodiac charms to maybe get some affirmation that this pile is for you. And obviously, if you don't resonate with it, then that's okay as well. Okay. So, pile 2, we have the letters V, B, S, G, V again, Y, P, S again, and F. And then for zodiac charms, we have Cancer, Libra, Gemini, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and Aquarius. Okay, wow. Usually there's a repeat, but there are a lot of different signs here. This could also, you know, be you or your person or some prominent places for both of you as well. Placements, I mean. So you could maybe even see your big 3 in here. And obviously some things that don't relate to you will relate to other people. But with that being said, pile 2, that is all that I have for your reading today. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it and that you resonated with it. If you did resonate with this reading, I would love it if you left me a comment telling me all about it, because I really love reading your guys' comments. I know that I always ask you guys for comments, but I do love reading about how this reading related with you. If you guys did not resonate with this reading, then I do urge you to try another pile in this video, or if you're open to it, another one of the videos on my channel. And pile 2, if any of you guys felt like you're interested in a private reading with me, then I do have my email in the description, and I'll probably have it somewhere in the comments so that you guys can contact me there for more information. I am wishing you all the best of luck, and I'm rooting for you, and I hope that you remember to drink some water today. Okay, bye-bye. Well, hello my beautiful people who chose pile 3. So if you guys felt attracted to this pendulum, then this reading is for you. I'm not completely certain what type of crystal this is, but I believe it's Snowflake Obsidian. I have had this pendulum for a really long time, and I thought it would be cute to have pendulums as pile markers today, so hopefully you guys think that this one is pretty. But yeah, I'm not completely certain what it is. The first thing that I'm going to do for you guys, pile 3, is just draw a couple of cards to get a read on the overall energy of your connection. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 3's connection with their person? Little bit of a complicated energy here, I'm already feeling. So we have the 8 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. So this is interesting. Okay, pile 3. So I am feeling like a lot of you are in separation with your person, but there's definitely a very unresolved energy about things here. I feel like there's a lot that you guys never got to say. You know, there is so much on your mind when it comes to this connection, and you never truly got to express it to your person. I am feeling like one of you had to walk away from this situation just because it was what was best. You know, maybe there was deceit involved. I'm sensing that some of you feel like you knew that your person was lying to you for some reason or another, and you wish that you guys could have had a conversation about that, because you think that there was so much middle ground to come to if you were able to just truly be open and say, hey, like, I know that you're lying to me, and here's what I think about that. But I don't think you guys ever got that opportunity. I feel like things sort of ended between you before you were able to have that conversation. But I do think a lot of you still feel connected to your person's energy, and for that reason, I think you believe that there is a future for this connection where you guys can openly communicate with each other and really get what you need out of your relationship with them. But let's draw some cards on what your person wants to say to you guys, pile 3. Spirit, what does pile 3's person want to say to them? So we have the 10 of Cups. Your person wants you to know that you truly did make them very happy, and you know, this wasn't just a one-sided situation. They feel like you guys really connected on a very deep and intimate level, and they do realize that you guys are very good for each other, and you're very similar to each other. You know, this person, pile 3, feels like they could relate to you in a lot of very beautiful ways, and they feel like you need to know that they did see themselves in you. We have the Devil. You or your person could be a Capricorn, but I also feel like, again, you know, with everything that was going on, your person just felt really held back, like they didn't have a choice in the matter when it came to the fact that they, you know, weren't being completely honest with you. And I think they want you to know that they know they were being selfish. They know that they weren't thinking of how their decisions and how their communication was going to affect you, and they just felt the need and the desire to indulge in this connection, also knowing that it couldn't really go anywhere at the time. So they realized, pile 3, that they were being selfish, and I think also they weren't expecting how powerful and intimate this connection was going to become. And I feel like they wouldn't have done what they did had they known how serious and meaningful things were going to be to them. We have the Queen of Cups. You know, your person thinks you're a good person, pile 3. They want you to know that you are such a kind and generous soul. They understand that you are so willing to put your ego aside and put yourself in somebody else's shoes. And I think a lot of you never got to have that conversation about the fact that you guys were always willing to do that. Make sacrifices for your person and allow them to deal with things at their own pace. And if only they had been honest with you and allowed, you know, a conversation to occur between the two of you, things could have moved forward and had this just beautiful wealth of a relationship and of a connection. But they didn't allow that to happen. And I feel like they recognize, you know, they want you to know that they recognize that you would have been understanding, and you know, it wouldn't have hurt them to open up and to just be honest and vulnerable about the position that they were in. They recognize that you guys cared a lot and that you are just very caring people in general. They think you're a good person, pile 3. We have the 8 of Swords. So again, yeah, your person wants you to know that although they felt this very powerful connection between you, they also felt like their hands were tied. They didn't really have a choice in the matter when it came to whether or not they could tell you that, you know, you were connecting with them in this way and that the option was open for you guys to have a relationship. I feel like they really robbed you guys of the choice to be able to have a relationship with them. You know, they just felt like they needed to close off your guys' perspective on the situation and not be forthcoming and tell the truth of the circumstances they were in. You know, again, I feel like this person really denied you an important conversation, and a lot of you guys would have been understanding of it, and they do realize now that they sort of robbed you of a choice in the matter, and they decided for you what you wanted to do about something they were keeping from you. We also have Judgment. Yeah, I feel like your person just felt very bombarded by this situation. They weren't expecting someone like you. I feel that you, or just your connection, pile 3, was one where your person felt like it was just going to be a sort of casual thing, or just something that wasn't as impactful and meaningful as it ended up being, and they felt very trapped and backed into a corner by something that went on between the two of you, and they knew that they had to make some type of choice, and I think they were rushed into that choice by a lot of different circumstances and underlying aspects of the situation. So they felt very rushed into their choice, and they didn't think it through as much as they should have. So they want you to know that it was like, it wasn't because they felt like it was okay to do what was done. They weren't okay with the consequences that would have had on you, the way it would have impacted you and made you feel. That isn't something that they've made peace with. They just made the choice that they made, not thinking about any of that, and just, again, being a little bit selfish and thinking about themselves, regardless of how it was going to affect you guys. And we also have the Knight of Cups. So your person wants you to know that they recognize that you were a lot more emotionally mature than them, and that you've handled this situation with a lot more dignity than they've been able to handle a lot of things. They also want you to know that their feelings for you were powerful and they were romantic. They have a lot of affection in their heart for you guys, pile 3, and they really wish that they could have communicated that to you. I feel like they have a much better understanding of this connection than they did before, and they are wanting to come forward and communicate that to you. I think that they have something powerful on their heart to say to you guys. But let's go ahead and get into your message cards, you guys. So, you know, what does your person truly want to say to you? I don't want to know. So, you know, whatever it is that's been kept beneath the surface, I feel like your person is scared, or they were scared to have found out what would have happened if everything was revealed. I daydream about a life with you. I think your person envisions themselves coming forward and like truly communicating all of the lessons that they've learned as a result of this connection. I think as much as you feel unfinished with this, they do as well, and I think you impacted them a lot more than you know. So they envision themselves one day expressing all of these lessons that they learned as a result of your influence on their life. We also have, I feel drawn to you. Yeah, your person feels drawn to communicate with you guys. Those of you, I feel, who are in separation, I'm almost certain that most of you guys are pile 3. Your person wants to come forward and communicate with you. They feel drawn to do that. Will you ever make things right? So obviously this could be in the context of, will I ever make things right? Or will we ever be able to make things right? I feel the sexual tension. So I feel like some of you guys think this is like maybe all in your head. There's something between you, this tension, and you don't know if your person felt it too, but I do feel like they feel that sexual tension between the two of you. Gonna just draw one more as it feels right. We have, I want you so badly. So definitely for those of you who aren't certain of that when it comes to your person, I do feel like this is the case, that they want you so badly. So that is beautiful. And let's draw more message cards, obviously. Spirit, what does pile 3's person want them to know? I get excited to talk to you. This card came up last reading as well. I do feel like, again, your person feels drawn to communicate with you guys. That's something that's on their mind, at least. No definitive messages yet that that's something that they're going to do soon, but I do see them envisioning themselves doing that. But obviously that's not always an indicator, you know, with certainty that they are going to. Your name makes me smile. So that is so cute. I do feel like, you know, your person thinks about this connection between you and what you guys share, and they understand that there's something beautiful here. I might take a step back until the time is right, and I do feel like for a lot of you, this is a message that they are only taking some type of temporary step back, you know, and when the time is right, that is when this separation or no communication might end. I wish I could have had you when I had the chance. So that is super beautiful, you guys. Your person just really wishes that you could have shared, you know, a beautiful connection with each other and truly, you know, not allowed these blockages to sabotage and stop things. We have, I wish I could be honest with you. Again, we have that sense of dishonesty here. Maybe your person was weaving some lies, some manipulation, hiding something from you, and they wish they could have just opened up to you. We also have, I hope you notice me. So it's possible your person's energy has been on your mind recently, you guys, and they do feel that is a communication you guys are having. So I do think they just want you guys to notice, you know, these inklings they're giving you, this connection between you that they're showing you, that, you know, you're still on their mind and everything like that. Pile 3. And then let's just draw some more messages. I wish I could take back my words. So there is something that was dishonest, deceitful, that they wish they would have said something else, wish they would have chosen a different route of communication. I look for you everywhere. So maybe, you know, I'm getting a sense for you guys, pile 3, that your person like fantasizes about happening upon you on accident. Like they're afraid of reaching out to communicate with you, but I see them fantasizing about you guys just like running into each other, meeting each other on accident, and, you know, being able to have that as a catalyst to continue your communication. Because I think they're just like really, really scared to reach out, but like part of them fantasizes about like seeing you at the grocery store. You know what I mean? I think that's like part of what it means. I look for you everywhere. I see them genuinely like looking for you, like wishing that they might happen upon you. I want to be more than friends. It's possible your person didn't share that with you, or hasn't shared that with you yet. I know that I crossed the line with you. So yeah, man, I feel like, again, your person knows that they were being selfish. They weren't thinking about how their actions were about to affect you, how their words were about to affect you. I regret lying to you. Wow, beautiful affirmation here. Confirmation from spirit that, you know, this is a message that's meant for you guys, pile 3. We have that 7 of swords. We have, you know, the I wish I could be honest with you. I know I crossed a line and I regret lying to you. Your person regrets not being completely honest, not allowing you the choice to have that conversation. I replay our conversations over and over. Definitely a prominent energy to do with the communication here. Your person has some regrets when it comes to that, pile 3. But let's look at some more messages. I'm worried about you moving on. So some of you guys could be moving on with another individual, and this could be a reason you feel this energy and this connection pulling at you now, because your person can feel you pulling away. Please give me another chance. I feel like your person wonders if you're upset with them, if you would allow them that second chance. Financial issues are a concern. So it's possible this person, you know, is someone who's not very financially well off, and they do have like other concerns when it comes to their life. just of things that they're worried about, other things I have to take care of other than this connection. I'm afraid to open my heart. I do think a lot of you feel resentful even that your person refused to open their heart. Again, like we saw that Knight of Cups in comparison to your Queen of Cups, I think that they're just very clearly less emotionally evolved or matured than you guys are. So like I do feel like a lot of you are really resentful that they couldn't just do something as simple as, you know, allow you in, and allow themselves to feel their feelings towards you. And I think it's because they, you know, they were obviously putting a wall up. They were afraid to just simply open up and allow this connection to flow properly between the two of you. I can't do this right now. And maybe like you guys were in communication, or you're meeting at just a really inconvenient time in their life, and like, you know, with financial issues are a concern, a lot of things could be falling apart for your person. So they could be dealing with some difficulties that make it just really difficult to deal with this connection, and it's something that's overwhelming for them in the first place. Or maybe they're having trouble finding a reason or a way to reach out right now as well. So that could be why you're not hearing from them, or you haven't gotten clarity. If you saw the real me, would you still love me? I think this is part of them being afraid to open their heart, is like they feel like they might disappoint you, like you are just like gonna see who they truly are and it's not going to be what you wanted. You know, they're scared to be like an underwhelming type of energy. But let's look at just like some things that they were holding deep inside, some secrets they were hiding that they're just ashamed of. I pretend you don't mean that much. Yeah, you guys, they definitely were doing a lot of pretending. I want to tell you so much. Your body language says so much. I definitely feel like you guys had a lot of tension between you. There's so much you didn't get to say. It's like crazy how much like I'm feeling this like tension like in my throat and in my chest. Like I feel like you guys had so much you wanted to say, but you feel like you can't. Like you're very stifled. I don't know how to let you go. This could definitely be an affirmation that your person is thinking about you, and they haven't left this connection behind completely. I love myself enough to walk away. So I feel like they were scared of what this relationship could mean. You know, I feel like they just needed to do this for themselves, whatever it was. You know, they felt like it was like, I have no choices here. And I might harm you, I might harm me. So I just needed to walk away. I know we have a soul connection. So that's very beautiful. You know, I definitely feel like you and your person have a very powerful connection. They felt very impacted by you guys. And the last deck that we're going to draw from is the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Mirroring Dialogue Oracle. So some of these messages could feel like something you want to say, but a lot of them could also be something your person is feeling. I feel it when you're thinking about me. I think about you too, but it hurts. What was I saying? I feel like I was just saying that your person might be sending you some sort of like telepathic nudge. Like they really are sending you like emotional nudges, pulling at you in this connection. I do miss you. Yeah, a lot of you are wondering like whether this person has moved on, and I think that's not the case. They do like think about everything. The way we triggered each other felt too painful, and I didn't understand it at the time. And also, I'm hiding the way I truly feel. Yeah, we had that as well. They're just acting like they cared a lot less than they did. I'm aware I sabotaged our connection. This was old patterns and defenses. So for a lot of you guys, that could resonate really deeply. I sometimes still dream of you. Wow. Wow. So also, if you're dreaming of this person too, I feel like they are as well. I think a lot of you guys dream of this person. I'm feeling that really strongly. Wow. So there's definitely something telepathic going on here. That's something I'm feeling really, really strongly for you guys, pile 3. Because I do see, you know, you and your person sort of pulling at each other and nudging at each other when it comes to the way that you're feeling and the thoughts that you're thinking. But hopefully a lot of these messages made sense and resonated with a lot of you. The last thing that I'm going to do for you guys, pile 3, is just throw a few zodiac and letter charms so that you guys can maybe get a final confirmation that this reading could be for you. Obviously, if you don't resonate, that's okay too. And we're just going to draw a couple more zodiacs. Okay. So, pile 3, you guys got the letter F, the letter Z, the letter G, the letter W, the letter S, and the letter T. And then you also got Virgo, Cancer, Aries, and Cancer again. So this could resonate with a lot of you and just confirm that this message is for you. But with that being said, that is all that I have for your reading, pile 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed this and that you resonated with it. If you did resonate with this reading, I would love it if you left me a comment telling me all about it. I know that I always ask you guys for comments, but I do love reading your guys's messages telling me just that you related with the reading or giving me details on how you related with the reading. If you did not resonate with this reading, I do urge you to try another pile in this video, or if you're open to it, another one of the videos on my channel. If any of you guys are interested in a private reading with me, then I do have my email in the description, and I'll probably have it posted somewhere in the comments so that you guys can contact me there for more information on how to do that. And I am wishing all of you the best of luck. I'm really rooting for you, and I really hope that you remember to have some water today. Okay, bye-bye. Well, hello my beautiful people who chose pile 4. So if you guys felt attracted to this white quartz pendulum, then this reading is for you. I thought it was such a cute idea to use pendulums as pile markers, so hopefully you guys felt like this one was pretty. So as always, pile 4, the first thing that I'm going to do for you guys is just draw a couple of cards so that we can take a look at the overall energy of your connection with your person. So Spirit, what do we need to know about pile 4? What do we need to know about pile 4's connection with their person? Okay. So we have the Hanged Man. The 6 of Swords. And the Page of Wands. Okay, you guys, so firstly with the Hanged Man appearing here, you or your person could be a Pisces. But I'm feeling pile 4 like you are really excited about this connection with your person. It's really possible that you're still in communication, and this is the first person you've really talked to seriously in a long time. I see a lot of you guys as free spirits and the independent type. It's possible you've been single for a long time, and whether you've been confident in it or not, you've been on a journey with being by yourself and exploring what that looks like. So I think a lot of you have had a good time with yourselves, and you've just seemed to happen upon this individual who is genuinely exciting you, you know? I think that you're not just searching for companionship in this person. You know, you see a lot of beautiful things in them. I see you guys having very meaningful conversations. Maybe you feel like you are getting something from these conversations you have with them, like they're moving you forward on your personal journey, and it's just been really exciting to explore everything there is to know about them and see what there is between the two of you. So I do feel like a lot of you are dealing with someone who's excited about you too. I am seeing just some very frequent, excited, and energetic communication here. So I do feel like, you know, this is possibly happening because you've both spent some time on your own for a little while as well. But pile 4, let's take a look at what this person wants to say to you. What are they wanting to say? So what does pile 4's person want to say, Spirit? We have the King of Swords. So they are thinking a lot about this connection. I think a lot of you are wondering whether or not, you know, your person has you on their mind as often as you are thinking of them. And I do see them really thinking about you and contemplating when they're next going to hear from you. I feel like they really do wait to get a response from you, and they, you know, with the way that this card is portrayed here, your person is just sitting there like just looking to you to see like what you have to say. They're ready to sit and listen and really hear what's on your mind. They're really just looking at you guys in a lot of awe and admiration. Like they really do feel genuinely so interested in you and impressed by you. I feel like some of you guys would be amazed to know that. Like you guys are really impressed by and amazed by this person as well. But yeah, they really do see so much interest in you. So we have the 6 of Cups. So your person wants you to know that, you know, they are really, really entranced by this connection because it reminds them of what it's like to just be completely innocently excited to take part in an experience. You know, I feel like maybe you're not the type of person that they usually go for, so they really do feel like this adventurous energy when it comes to this connection. I think you are reminding them a lot of their origins, of where they come from, who they are, you know, what fun looked like when it was in its truest, most raw form. And they also feel just really excited to get communication from you. I feel like I am repeating myself a lot, but like I feel like a lot of you guys have this person on your mind consistently and you're wondering when you're next going to hear from them, and they just want you to know that they feel that same way as well. Like they get like anxious when it's been a while and like you haven't responded and everything like that. I feel like you're sharing a beautiful connection, and this is the start of a beautiful connection. I feel like this person does want you to stay in their life. They want to cling to you a little bit. We've got 2 6s here. 6 is the number of the lovers. I do feel like it represents 2 people sharing something beautiful together, and I do, you know, think your person wants you to know that they are having a wonderful time. And we have the Chariot. This is also Cancer energy, so you or your person could be a Cancer. That, along with Pisces, you know, this is a harbinger that there are just some really deep feelings involved in this connection, a lot of quickly evolving emotions as well. You know, you are really checking a lot of your person's boxes, and they do feel comfortable moving forward with this connection and enhancing it into something more official or more powerful. I do feel like they just see this momentum moving and they're okay with where things are going. You know, they definitely feel like they're in the driver's seat, like they're in control. And they don't feel too overwhelmed or intimidated by this energy or anything like that. Like they are comfortable proceeding and moving forward. So that is beautiful. We have the 2 of Swords. So I do think, you know, with the King of Swords here as well, your person is the type who really contemplates, you know, their inner equilibrium and their inner balance and how something is affecting them. So I do think your person thinks a lot about the way that this connection is impacting them, but I feel like it's providing them with a lot more insight, balance, and peace than most people do. You know, I think you guys really, you know, there's this very clean energy about this connection. Like, they don't feel like there's difficulties or like, you know, their feelings towards you or what's going on here is burdensome. They feel like it's easy to communicate with you guys. We also have the King of Pentacles. So your person wants you guys to know that, you know, they see you as a gift within their life. And they feel like you're someone who only adds to their personal wealth. I feel like you guys are, you know, not two halves of a whole that are coming together to make one union. I think that you're two, you know, very strong, very powerful individuals who are coming together to enhance each other's lives. You don't need the other to be whole within this connection. Like, I think that your person feels like you feel secure in yourself and they feel secure in themselves as well. And that's what makes this relationship you have together just so powerful and so exciting. They don't feel the need to like put a guard up and protect themselves. They feel like they're completely safe and secure around you guys. Oh my God, how beautiful. We have Temperance. We're just only getting beautiful messages so far, pile 4. This is Sagittarius energy, so this could be you or your person. Obviously, these could represent some big 3 placements and everything like that. I am feeling like your person, again, you know, I was getting this energy with that King of Pentacles as well, but your person just sees you as a gift right now, just a beautiful blessing. You represent this just very clean, very gleeful energy. They don't feel afraid that they're going to be harmed by you. They feel like you're here to provide them with just like, I'm hearing the word refurbished, like they feel like what they already have is going to be enhanced and renewed and refreshed by your energy. They feel very strong in this connection and they feel like you guys complement each other really well. They also feel like you're just connecting on a very intuitive and deep level. You're sharing a lot with each other and the feelings are so mutual. There's a lot of back and forths. You're giving a lot of yourselves to each other and your person is really happy with this exchange. They feel enhanced by it, improved by it, and like you are helping them to move their lives along and move their momentum overall forward. So you are reminding them of just this beautiful, joyful time in their lives. Maybe you guys are old friends or you're people who knew each other in childhood, but you're really reminding your person of their origins, you guys, of who they truly are. They feel like they can share all of that with you, and also you just remind them of this nostalgia factor. So I do feel like you have a lot in common as well, but let's go ahead and move into some messages, pile 4. So what does your person truly have to say? I trusted you, and obviously this can be in the present tense. You know, your person could want you to know that they presently trust you. They feel like they can give you their all and their everything. I feel like this is, you know, just a beautiful confirmation of this energy. Do I still have a chance? Maybe there was some type of false start that happened in the past and you guys, you know, moved on with your respective lives and you were separated for a while. I do feel strongly that you're in communication now, though. You know, I feel like your person, again, they're so excited about this momentum, the way this connection is moving forward. So maybe they're wondering, like, hey, do I still have a chance to, like, move things forward with you? I want you back. Yeah, so definitely could be a past here with that 6 of Cups energy. You know, you could have known this person in childhood, or they could have only been an acquaintance. They could be an old friend and everything like that. And they want you back. They want to have you now that they have a chance. They definitely are feeling like this is their opportunity, maybe a lost opportunity to really rekindle this connection and bring things to their fullest potential. I would do it all again. So yeah, they really want to like do something for a second time with you guys. Maybe this is a past life connection for some of you, because I do feel like for some of you this is a new connection, but whenever you have message cards that are talking like you guys are familiar, and it is a new connection, I do feel like this sometimes means that they have had a relationship with you in the past, known you in the past. This is something that their soul is saying to your soul. So this could be just a beautiful message from someone you've known in a past life. I am recovering. So maybe there's something powerful that your person has been through recently, just truly impactful and everything like that. And we also have I hide my feelings. So yeah, obviously with that water sign energy, that definitely seems like the vibe here. Like this person has a lot that they're feeling very deeply that hasn't really necessarily been said yet. They're sort of just enjoying things for what they are at this specific moment in time. But I'm also feeling like I am recovering correlates with that Hanged Man energy that we had. You know, it's just a clarification of, you know, what we were seeing here. Obviously, I feel like both of you were living your lives as individuals before coming into this connection. So I think maybe they're recovering from something that has happened to them, something in the past. Maybe it's something that has to do with the past of this connection that you guys share. But they are recovering from something, and they are keeping their feelings deep inside for right now. But let's obviously go ahead and draw some more messages for you guys, pile 4. This popped right out when I grabbed the deck. You would never believe me if I told you how I feel. You know, with I hide my feelings and all of these, like, maybe even protective energies coming forward from your person. Maybe they're just so excited about this connection, and they've been so entranced by your communication and everything like that, they haven't gotten a chance to share their affection for you. You know, maybe a lot of you guys are just really excited about this connection and you're wondering how your person feels. And I think they are envisioning this complex future with you, and they're so excited about it. And a lot of you guys have no idea what's on their heart. Like, they might even be thinking very serious thoughts, like, you know, we will be together for the rest of our lives and stuff along those lines. I know a lot of people can get really hopeful and enthusiastic right at the start of things. So, you know, this could be a message of, like, your person is just envisioning something really dramatic right now. I still think about the last time we were intimate. Yeah, you know, you could definitely be reconnecting with someone. Again, this could be a past life situation, but you totally could be reconnecting with someone you had a little flame with in the past and everything like that. I do think that they just love connecting with you with that Temperance card. Like, they feel so fulfilled and purposeful and just healed by, like, fully connecting with you and, like, coming into union and trading, like, energy with yours. They love interacting with you, your energy, physically, emotionally, intellectually. So I feel like they love thinking about you guys connecting with each other and everything like that. You have I am falling in love with you. So that's very beautiful, pile 4. Your person just feels so passionately about you guys right now. We also have I'm afraid that you will see right through me. So yeah, they're, like, a little bit concerned, I think, that you're gonna feel like they're coming on too strong or a little bit intensely. So I feel like they, you know, really want to try and put up a front for right now and not get all mushy and everything like that, because they don't want to scare you guys. We have I am trying to be ready to commit to you. So I feel like your person is maybe working up to that. They're preparing themselves to come forward and say that, you know, this is something that they want officially, and this is something that they're really interested in. We also have after knowing you, I will never be the same. That's so beautiful. Yes, like, I keep bringing up that Temperance and also just that 6 of Swords and that 6 of Cups. Like, they feel like they're truly exchanging their energy with you and feeling like you guys are connecting on such a beautiful level. It really is perfect, like, synergy and partnership for your person. So I do feel like you've changed them, you've truly impacted them, and, like, you're really exciting. Just exciting them when it comes to the possibilities for this connection. I'm feeling called to draw 2 more, so I just pulled these out randomly from the deck. You always amaze me with the things you do and say. Oh, that's so beautiful, pile 4. And we also have thank you for everything. So yeah, they feel like this has been just so impactful and so meaningful. You've provided so much for them and helped them move themselves forward. But let's pull some more. I bury myself in work to forget you. It's possible, like, it's really, really hard for them to, you know, contain their excitement. They think a lot about you, and the next time they can communicate with you. I lost myself for a little while. Maybe your person feels like they're losing themselves in you almost. Or with that Hanged Man, they felt like very like isolated and like they couldn't really find who they are. Again, you're reminding them of their origins, who they truly are. Just being near you is intoxicating. That's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, pile 4. Your person is just so like entranced and excited by you. I want you. I mean, plain and simple, am I right? Your person just wants you. And that is the tea of it all here. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. They definitely feel like you've provided like meaningful movement forward for them internally. And I'm starting to understand our connection. They definitely are thinking a lot about what this means and what they want this to become. I hide behind material things. So, you know, I just felt called to draw that card. So I feel like maybe for some of you guys, like I bury myself in work to forget you. I hide behind material things. They're putting up some type of front to act like they're like cooler than they really are, or maybe like they're just like as I mean, they're a little like aloof. They're trying to act like, yeah, I'm too cool for you, or something along those lines. To talk themselves up, maybe because they're like insecure inside truthfully, and they feel like that makes them better. So maybe if you guys have worries that this person is like a superficial or materialistic type person, they're just doing it as like a defense mechanism. I was in denial. So yeah, maybe this is someone you knew in childhood and like you had a crush on them before or something like that, and they were just like in denial about feeling the same way. I am avoiding my feelings. It just seems easier. I definitely feel like they don't know how to tell you. They don't know how to like, because like you would never believe me if I told you how I feel about you as well. I am trying to straighten some things out first. Yeah, maybe, yeah, like they're like avoiding telling you something because they have some affairs to figure out. I don't feel good enough for you. Yeah, definitely could be protecting themselves a little bit, just like as a defense mechanism, trying to talk themselves up or something because they're a little insecure. I just want to hold you again. Those of you who've been intimate with your person, they are just like really missing that between you. This connection confuses me and I don't know what to do. Here, let's grab a couple more. I feel like pile 4, your person has so much to say. Yeah, financial issues are a concern, so maybe like burying themselves in work and hiding behind material things. This all like correlates. Just in the sense of like there's some stuff they have to straighten out first and everything like that. I can feel you too. Yeah, I feel like you guys are feeling each other so strongly. Definitely something shared, a shared connection, shared love, shared feelings, everything along those lines. And let's look at the Shadows Oracle to try and see like what this person is hiding in like the deepest, darkest parts of them, things they're embarrassed about and everything like that. I wish you would come back. Again, yeah, I see this person like thinking about you, like fixating on you guys like crazy. Like literally, again, they get like worried when they don't hear from you after like 20 minutes. Like that is what I'm feeling, is they really just want to like hear from you and talk to you. And this is something that they are sort of afraid to tell you guys. I do wish you well. Yeah, your person like wants the best for you. I do feel like a lot of their intentions are really good, and I feel like that's a really good card to get specifically from this deck, just because there are a lot of like more like dark or negative energies that could come out. So I do feel like that's like really beautiful that like even, you know, those parts of your person just has like positive intentions towards you guys. We have I'm sorry. I don't know if some of you guys have something that they have to apologize for or anything, but they are sorry. I fear that you will reject me. Yeah, I definitely feel like they're like really shameful or embarrassed about that. I've been struggling. So there's something they've been struggling with that like they don't feel good enough for you about. You know, they feel like you're going to reject them because of some sort of issue that they're dealing with, or at least look at them differently. I understand you better now. So that is very pretty, you guys. And then the last deck that we're going to draw from is the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine Mirroring Dialogue Oracle. So I feel like this could be a lot of messages that you guys feel like you want to say, but this is a confirmation that your person is feeling the same way. So we had two pop out. I can't feel you like I used to anymore, but when I do, I miss you so much, it hurts. Maybe you guys are pulling away a little bit from your person, or you're both just a little bit busy, you're not able to talk as frequently or something like that, but I do feel like your person is starting to get in their head a lot and get a little bit insecure. I'm just not sure how to best approach you. I'm thinking about it. There's something they want to tell you guys, pile 4. They're just scared. They don't know the best way to say it and everything like that. But they have some feelings to confess, and I do see your person planning on doing that. They really do want to tell you, but they're just scared. Man, I have to focus on money and financial stability right now. These coincidences can get crazy. Just the way that like things repeat themselves. Like your person is probably like feeling insecure, dealing with a financial struggle of some kind. I didn't think that I could be what you needed or wanted me to be. So yes, a little bit of insecurity here. Okay. So we have, I still want you, I'm fighting my feelings. So it's possible that they're like sort of trying to act a little bit distant and act as if they don't want you, just as a defense mechanism. Maybe some of you guys are making it seem like you don't want your person. I do have fantasies about you. Maybe they are better left in that space. Interesting. They're really, really scared to tell you what they really think and how they really feel, you guys. I think they're just really nervous and insecure about it all. And then lastly, we have our connection is so intense it's scary, but I accepted it rather than fight it. So that's beautiful. So part of them's like fighting their feelings, but also they feel like it's best to accept it. You know, they're I wouldn't say they're really going back and forth. That's not like the energy that I'm getting from your person. I feel like they have already decided that they want to accept these feelings for you, but at the same time, the parts of them that are feeling these insecurities, like they have urges to fight these feelings and just not confess to you because they don't want to like get let down or get their feelings hurt. But we also have everyone deserves love. Self-respect and self-love are necessary foundations for a healthy relationship. So maybe your person's trying to work that out for themselves before things can really move forward. And also maybe they just feel like this is something they want to provide for you guys. But I hope you resonated with a lot of the messages you saw from your person in your reading, pile 4. The last thing that I'm going to do is just draw a couple of letter and zodiac charms to maybe get some confirmation for you that this reading is for you if you see some letters or signs that you recognize. And obviously if you don't resonate with it, then that's okay too. Okay. It's only a few here. I wasn't feeling right about a lot of the pulls that I was about to make, so I am feeling good about these letters. Okay, so we have the letter N, and that's appearing here twice. And we have the letter G, the letter R, the letter G appearing here twice as well. Interesting. And the letter B. And then we have Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Scorpio again, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. So yeah. Hopefully pile 4, a lot of you guys can take this as some confirmation and resonate with these charms. But with that being said, that is all that I have for your reading today. So I do hope that you guys enjoyed this and that you resonated with it. If you did resonate with this reading, I would love it if you left me a message or a comment telling me all about it. I know that I always ask you guys for comments, but I do just love reading your comments and reading the details on how you related with everything. If you did not resonate with this reading, then I do urge you to try another pile in this video, or if you're open to it, another video on my channel. If any of you guys pile 4 are interested in a private reading with me, then I do have my email in the description, and I'll probably have it posted somewhere in the comments so that you guys can contact me there to get more information on all of that. But I am really wishing all of you the best of luck. I am rooting for you guys and your connection, and I just really hope that you all remember to drink some water today. Okay, bye-bye.